Suprajit Engineering. That one's up about 7% in trade. We have the management with us. They join us on the phone line. Thanks a lot for joining us, Mr. Rai. First up, European car sales have grown about 15% in June, and we understand you have a large exposure to Germany as well. So what does your order book position look like?
Good afternoon, and thank you for having me, Mangalam. Yes, I think European market has been pretty strong, but 1 month is not really a trend change. The year has been fairly lukewarm. Yes, June numbers, from what I understand, has been good in Europe. Our business with the BMW and VW, as well as Renault Nissan, have been pretty strong. These businesses are handled by our European subsidiary, Suprajit Europe. And from what I understand, the last month sales has been, and this month sales also has been fairly robust.
Okay. So, Mr. Rai, on the whole, what could be the export growth we can expect from your company in FY16?
I think the automotive will have a reasonable growth. We have both exposure to Europe as well as to US. So, Europe, just 1 month is, as I said, not necessarily mean that there's a major change of trend. Generally, European market has been quite weak for the year and also for the year gone by. So end of the year, we still are hoping a double-digit growth, both in the North American as well as European market, as far as our business is concerned.
All right, Mr. Rai, but the last time you spoke to us, you said that the first half of FY16 will not be exciting. Now, with robust sales this quarter, would you like to change your guidance?
Not really. I think, we must realize the Indian market has been pretty weak. If you see the first quarter automotive industry number, the overall growth of the industry is only 2%. As against it, I think we probably have grown at about 5 or 6%. That is, the core of our business is still Indian automotive. The two-wheelers, which is another, core of our core operations, actually had no growth at all in the first quarter. In fact, motorcycle growth has been negative. So, you have to look from the overall picture. Our international business is only 20% of our total pie of our business. So, however much robust growth you have, ultimately it will get pulled down by the Indian automotive growth. But having said that, I think the trend as we see it, the July number seems to be slightly better. We hope that the trend will pick up and that in the coming quarters, at least Q3 and Q4, will probably do much better, and overall for the year we hope that we'll have a very decent growth.
Rai, let me come to the acquisition of Phoenix Lamps. Now you already have management control. You've got a 51% stake, but the open offer was not successful at all. In fact, you managed to just get about 0.5% stake in the open offer. You have an option to acquire an additional 10.88% stake at a price of 89 per share. Will you exercise this option? If yes, when?
We completed the first tranche of 51% and taken the management control. Yes, you are correct. The open offer has not elicited any response for the simple reason that the current market price has been higher than the open offer price of 100. We have the option to buy 10.88% additionally at 89 rupees a share. We will exercise that right in the near future. There are certain condition precedents that have to be completed. Once it is done, we expect to purchase it within the next couple of months.
Okay. What are the conditions which are attached? And when you say in the near future, that means it will happen in FY16?
Yeah, I'm talking about next month or so.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. And what are the conditions?
There's nothing really much. I don't know exactly. There's some, procedural and, paperwork part of it that needs to be completed. I don't think there is any challenges there.
All right. And as far as currency is concerned, the euro-dollar is at a 6-week low. With the depreciation of the euro, do we see any margin benefit coming in?
Yeah, we have an euro, exposure, which is, going to affect us to a certain extent. I think our European business, a significant part of our European part of the business is in euros, whereas our North American part is in dollars. So to that extent, the weakening of euro will have an effect on us. And, but there are always some positives and negatives, and we expect to continue to maintain the margins that we have had in the last year.
You also... Okay, just shifting focus then to the two plants which are coming up. One of them is Sanand as well as in Chennai. When will you begin commercial operations over there?
I think both our Chennai plant as well as the Sanand plant in the advanced stage of completion. We will first, I think, go commercial on our Sanand plant because of the urgency of one of our key customers for that plant. We expect to start our trial production, sometime next month, actually. So, in fact, I am in Sanand today to, see what's happening here. And things are in advanced stage of implementation.
All right. Thanks a lot for joining.